There's 4 reasons that I identified why your business doesn't grow. Reason number 1, not setting targets. You know, it's an interesting thing, setting targets. All of us set targets all the time. We want to lose 10 pounds, we have a target, 10 pounds, right? We want to go on vacation, we're going to take a week, 7 days, there's the target. We want to go out and take a walk, we're going to go to the end of the road and come back, there's the target. It's pretty amazing. We set targets all day long. But for some reason, I notice doctors don't set targets in their business. They wish about things, they think about things, but they don't actually set a target for those things. A target, for instance, a revenue target. How much money do you make in a year? A month? A week? A target. How many new patients do you get in your office? 5 a week. There's a target. How many patient visits? 100 visits, 200 visits, whatever it is for you, there's a target. What's most important about a target is when you have a target, you have a direction to go in. Think about it. I'm going to lose 10 pounds and I have a choice. I'm either going to McDonald's or I'm going to go to somewhere else and get a salad. Well, I know my target. I don't think McDonald's is going to get me to my target, so I'm not going to McDonald's. I'm going to get a salad somewhere. Makes sense. We do it all the time. But in our business, we don't do it. We just wish for numbers. We wish things get better. So number 1 reason I see businesses that struggle is because they don't have targets. Number 2 reason why I see doctors' businesses not growing is the statement, I don't have time. I'm sure I've made that statement before. I know you've probably made that statement also. And what does I don't have time mean? To me, I don't have time means it ties back. Number 2, problem with number 2, ties back to number 1. If I don't actually have a target to go to, then I wander around. I just meander through my day happens to me, and I don't get anywhere, and I don't truly have time because I did the dishes in the sink at the office, and I might have emptied some trashes, and I might have done some inventory, and boy, I don't have time to get anything done because without a target, every action that comes towards your direction, everything that needs to be done is the same priority. And so many times, without a target, which is a direction to go to, then you're right. Everybody, there's tons to do every single day. You drive out of your driveway and you look and your grass needs to be mowed. And then you realize the trash cans needed to be brought in. And you forgot to bring your lunch, so you're gonna have to go out and get your lunch. And then you get to the office and the windows need some cleaning. And then one of the staff members is late, so you need to get things started. Do you see, this is a day happening to somebody. And so when you don't have a target, which is number 1, then of course you have no time because you wander throughout your day and your to-do list just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger because everything is as important as the other thing. So I tie number 1, which is not having a target, to number 2, not having time. If you have a target and you know where you're going, then when you have things coming your way, you actually say, no, we're not going to do that thing because I have a target and I'm going to do this thing. And all of a sudden, miraculously, you have time. So number 2 reason why I see businesses struggling, it's because the statement, I don't have time. And it's not that you don't have time, you don't have a target that helps to designate your priorities, which then you have time for your priorities to hit your target. That's what I see. Number 3 reason why businesses don't grow is not looking at your bank account every day. I know it sounds so simple, but if you think about number 1 is no target, number 2 is not having enough time because all your actions are not striving for the target. Number 3 ties right in. If you have an income target for the week and you look at your bank account every single day, you know because you're looking at data, are you achieving? If you actually have a target, number 1, setting a target. If you actually have an income target for the week, well, the only way you know if you're getting towards a target, right, is to actually look at data. Well, your bank account is data. So if your income target for a week is, say, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 100,000, whatever your income target is, you look at your bank account every day to see if you're getting closer and closer to your income. So number 3 reason why I see businesses not grow is because the business owner does not actually confront their finances. They don't actually look and say, I have no money, or wow, I'm getting closer to my target. See, so that's number 3 is not actually confronting and looking at your finances. You can see how all this is tied together, can't you? Number 1, not setting an income target. Number 2, not actually being able to target out what is the most important things to do to hit that income target. And number 3 is look at the data that is in reference to that target every single day to see if you're hitting that target. So you can see when I talk about business owners who businesses are not growing, these 3 are tied together. And number 4 is one of the biggest mistakes I see, and that is polling people for advice. So what does that mean? That means, should I do this event in my office at wherever I'm going to do this event? Let me ask my front desk person, do you think it's a good idea to do this event at this place? Let me ask my brother, do you think that this location I'm going to do an event is good? We poll people who, 1, have never done what we want to do, okay? 2, have never owned a business before and have no experience in what we're even thinking about. Yet we poll people and then we take their opinions and we make decisions based off their opinions. So probably the biggest error that I see in number 4 is asking people for their advice who have not done what you want to be able to do. Okay, you want to go to an event? You want to go to a health fair at a local business? And you want to get 15 new patients from a health fair? Okay, great. Why would you ever ask your front desk person if you should do that event? They don't even own a business. They have no idea. Why would you ever ask your brother, who's never owned a business and is not in healthcare and doesn't even know that business, if you should do it? Why ask anybody who's never done it? You ask somebody who does events over and over, or somebody who has the experience knowing doctors across the country and what they have done and what makes sense, doctors who have done it bigger and better than you. So number 4 is, do not poll people for their thoughts. Okay, don't poll people for their thoughts. Ask people who have done the thing that you want to do for their thoughts and take that advice. So that's number 4 reason why I see that businesses don't grow. Business owners ask advice of people who have never done what they're trying to do. So, where would you actually get advice from? I'll tell you this. AMI has been in business for 10 years. We have coached over 1,000 doctors across the state, across 48 states, right? You want to know what some of those big doctors are doing out there? AMI knows what they're doing out there. AMI can help you with setting targets, setting your action plans to meet those targets, actually how to look at your finances, and best bet is we can actually help you to put you in a group of people who you can actually ask the questions of that have done the things that you want to do, and you can get real advice to grow your business. AMI, we help you to be able to set your targets, the targets that you want to achieve. We're able to actually put together an action plan. We will walk you through how to do action plans. And if you want to know more, click the link above, below, or the button.